Leo, morning. We're going to do your live reading of a North Star, how to find your North Star, how to get yourself orientated in the way that's going to be best for you right now. So I'm going to call this Leo and hare people, because I've just seen a hare loping along rather relaxedly, or a giant rabbit. I couldn't quite work out if the ears were quite long enough. Right, this is you in the idea of setting your North Compass. Yeah, you're ready to put the work in. I like that. And we've got two here. You're ready to put the work in. Wow. And with Death and the Chariot, and you're ready to start a new life and go for it. This is really exciting energy, actually. Leo, that's very exciting. You're ready to do the hard work while being on quite a mythic quest and allowing what is gone to go and start a new phase. So big energy. What's your root skill? Oh, that's gorgeous. The Ace of Cups. You're very loving. You're very excited in something. You're in love with something new that's come to you, and it's being handed to you and you adore it. It's a new start. What to let go of is the Page of Pentacles, being the eternal student. Maybe what the cards are saying is you've arrived in some way. You don't need to work at learning it anymore and being diligent. You're on a bigger quest. There's something that you already know. And how to set your North Compass. That one's gone on the floor, excuse me. Oh, that's lovely. It's very beautiful heart-centered energy of the Six of Cups. So return to what you nostalgically always loved. Return to what feels very pure to you. That's gorgeous. So two very big cup energies, and where this is all going. Just catching everything in my dress now because it's got big holes in the bench that I'm here. The King of Cups. Okay, so you might be feeling a bit wobbly and very emotional about this new start, but if it's a brand new start like that, and this one, but the Magician is at your side, so I like that. There's so much being created that I think it makes you feel one day one way and one the next. So let's have a look. So we've got these extra cards on the table. So 5 plus 3 is 8, and out of those 8, 3 of them are majors. It's quite a kind of big energy here. Got 2 very key cups, so lots of heart. Your direction involves your heart very firmly here. And 3 cups are very key. And it does feel like a kind of complete departure from something you've been doing, but something you're prepared to put the work in. Or maybe you've been working steadily to this new start. So your diligent side here with the Knight of Pentacles can keep working on something and grow something new. And you're prepared to put that daily action into something. Being very slow as a card, it's quite interesting that it comes alongside the Chariot. So it's like it acts as a kind of counterweight for this very fast and furious and sometimes too much energy of the Chariot, which will feel as if you're splitting your laser beam, you're going too fast, you don't know which way to turn next. But you've got his support, you've got his back, and it's all coming with the Death card, which suggests it's a totally new rebirth for you somehow. So it's really, really amazing. And what your root skills are is this Ace of Cups, that you know what your heart wants, I would say. That something new that's got your fancy or your heart has kind of lighted upon and feels very lit up by. Your root skill is that you're able to hear that very, very strongly, Leo, and that you're going to grasp it, which is amazing. You're letting go of this kind of this Page of Pentacles, which feels kind of young. You've graduated to the Knight of Pentacles. You don't need to learn anything now. You need to just receive the wisdom of your heart and go for it, which is beautiful. And how to set your North Compass with this Six of Cups, it's like just stay in that energy, stay in the purity of childhood, really, or those feelings that you what might you have loved when you were a child, what might have set your heart alight. What else can I see here? What can you give from that time, despite whatever. I'm looking at a jay bird that's sitting on a rose arbor over there. That's interesting. Maybe that means something to someone. Despite whatever kind of need there was in your background, because I'm looking at all the kind of ruined roofs and stuff. There was this greatly pure connection to nature and love with these flowers. And there's something buried deep in there. It might be to do with very pure feelings, very straightforward feelings. So that's lovely. Where it's going, well, yeah, we're going to feel quite emotional on this epic quest because you're starting something new and your heart is being blown open. But you can still get stuff done with this magician here. So if one day you feel a little bit wobbly about this, or you feel very overwhelmed about all these emotions that are being connected to, just remember that you have the magician at your side, that you can use this, that you can still make your firm way through this kind of emotional landscape. You don't need to be completely stopped in your tracks. There is still this will of the magician and all his ability to actually bend what's going on around you. Right, I'm going to add some capping cards. Firstly, these Italian tarot cards, I can't remember what they're called. We've got La Forza, the strength. So you are still strong enough to do this. It's reminding you that actually you are this kind of warrior character who can get to grips with anything that's coming your way. It's interesting, it's a dragon. I like dragons, but anyway, you're slaying this fiery dragon. You are slaying it, not working with it, which seems kind of interesting to me, because normally in the strength card we're working with the more difficult, unpalatable, unconscious elements of things. Here, if it's something that's really, really overwhelming or out of balance, maybe that's what's being indicated, you can move away from it. You've got the strength to deal with those deep feelings if they're totally unuseful. So let's put you another one of these. And then the star. Oh, how lovely. I just pulled that for Virgo. I like this depiction. It's interesting. There are people here all applauding somebody who seems to be walking on water with a stork in the background and the night sky. So this is a North Star reading, so it's lovely that she's turning up. She's clothed in this one. She's not on her own in this one. Normally she'd be naked and she'd be on her own. But there is a lovely sense of the night holding her, and it still feels very elemental and, what's the word? It feels very intimate still, even though she's got this, because of how beautiful the sky and the stars are and the reflection. And the shooting stars. So there's a sense in which you are healing when this turns up, and it says that you are connecting to what you love and you are healing. And it is around emotions, I think. So let's pull. No, not one of those. We've got those. There's one big. Oh, yeah, right behind me. One more tarot, and then we'll get you an oracle. The morning. Again, this came out. These are the extra cards in this deck. This came out for Virgo as well. So something about, is Venus a morning star at the moment? No, I don't know. Venus is very bright in the sky at night. I don't know, something that you could do in the morning. There's a fresh energy. Might be what I said to Virgo, which is the circadian rhythms get set by seeing this morning light. And 15 hours later, you start wanting to sleep. So that might be something important for somebody to hear. Or maybe it's about doing morning pages, or like Julian, the artist's way, or something that you can get done in the intimacy of morning that feels very healing. Any other cards want to come out and talk to us here? The High Priestess. So it's saying, you know what this might mean to you, but also this is about connecting to your intuition. That's what's going to get you through. It's getting through to that very still place inside of you that just knows the truth. When things feel very emotional, that will really, really help. Let's pull you one. Beautiful oracle card as a way to close this reading out. What have we got here? Oh, I've never seen this. The Red Garden. Love these illustrations. It's gorgeous. Let's read from the book. It's very short. little excerpts in these books, but The Red Garden, and it's number 8. Gratitude, pleasure, happiness. That's great. That's always, the gratitude journal might be a good idea. On this card, we see a woman strolling through the garden full of flowers. The sky glows with pink petals and the ground has turned a luminescent blue. The woman finds great peace in being one with nature. The flowers have become part of her body, and a parrot feels at home on her shoulder. During her walk down the path of life, she keeps a happiness and gratitude in her heart. That's like your Ace of Cups. She notices the simple pleasures in life and is thankful for all that nature has given her. So maybe that is your root strength, is remembering in the morning to get out into nature. That will set the course for your day and remind you of all the things that you really, really love, to get you into a more healed state, to deal with pushing through your will when things get very emotional. Anyway, see you again.